there, friends, and welcome to Shoveling with Bob Ross. I'd like to bring you to this new stage called Late Night Stage. This is a stage that, well, Shay doesn't really enjoy. It doesn't make him happy in his own little world, but don't worry, it's fine, it's his world. And you know what? I'm really happy that you're here to join us today. And now I'd like to bring you to Shade. Shade, what you got to say for this stage?
Fuck this stage!
And this has been Shoveling with Bob Ross. Thank you, and come again, friends.
Is this like the... Is this pretty much that one level for Shahid or something?
This is one of two levels. And keep in mind, at this point in time, I have not gone through the second half of the game. So it might be one of 15 levels for all I fucking care.
Oh, Shade, I, as a man who doesn't lose his cool and awful lot, you're going to despise the last couple of stages. It's a gauntlet, it really is.
I'm back. Thanks for the welcome back.
I didn't know you were gone.
I just said I went to get a drink because my stomach was acting up.
Well, we're a few seconds into the recording now.
Sorry about that. Didn't know you were gone. Seriously.
Oh, whatever.
Still, guys, very, very professional. Well done.
Thank you, voice from nowhere. So anyway, this is playing.
This stage has rats. This stage has birds. This stage has exploding things. This stage is overall not an enjoyable ride.
No.
Sounds like Detroit.
No, it is not. Oh Lord. 15 deaths. 15 deaths I had in this stage.
And I also had to throw in the Detroit joke in there.
Fuck you for that. 15 deaths! And most of them are because of the fucking rats.
We just faced off against Shade's favorite night, but we're going to face off against my favorite night, Plague Night.
Yes. You know,
The Plague of Gripes Night.
It's actually 100% lucky that we both got our favorite nights as DLC stories.
Yeah.
What are the odds?
The odds are exactly 1,000,000 to 1.
I mean, I'm still waiting for my Monsoon DLC for Revengeance, but that's not coming out.
No shit, that's not coming out. You know how many years it's been since Revenge was out?
Yes, and I feel like an old man. I was at the end, like, I was on my last year of school when that came out. I think.
If I haven't shown off before, fishing. Got something. It's goldfish.
Woo!
Goldfish,
What is with you for all of a sudden? You'd usually chide me for making puns.
I have to get the occasional few in there. All the months of doing wrestling live tweeting has just made me snarky as hell. I can't help it.
And you inadvertently got a lot of followers for that.
I really did. I tell you what, I'll let the next few puns you make just go past without even cringing at it.
He lies.
Yeah, you're probably gonna cringe at them either way.
Okay, I'll let the next few puns go past without trying to kill him.
He lies.
He lied.
So anyway,
He lies!
So anyway, back to this level. If you haven't noticed yet, a lot of things explode. A lot of things.
Are we playing Shovel Knight or Just Cause?
No, this must be the Shovel Knight film made by Michael Bay.
I want you to take a Power Rangers episode, combine it with Michael Bay, and then you'd have this stage.
Jesus, I don't want a Michael Bay Power Rangers movie.
Shut up. He's always listening.
I said I don't want it.
He's always listening, Connor. He's always listening.
Yeah, well, guess what? Lionsgate's got the rights to make a movie about them, so that's gonna go over well soon.
It totally isn't.
I saw the costume for Rita Repulsa, and it's alright.
Yeah. I mean, I'm not really having any faith in the movie because, well, it's Lionsgate.
I have no faith
Rita
in anything from Hollywood anymore.
Yeah, because Asian Scarlett Johansson.
Wait, what?
Yeah, she would. There was like there's a screenshot of Scarlett Johansson when she plays as the main character from Ghost in the Shell, and her facial features were edited to make her look more Asian. And the Asian actors, well, the Asian American actors to be more specific, they weren't thrilled about it.
Yeah, who would be? Fuck you, Spikes. Fuck you, Spikes. Fuck you, Spikes.
In fact, there's a lot of journalists going into Hollywood like, why isn't there a lot of Asian American actors? And they're like, shit, they noticed.
For the same reason.
Spikes. The biggest threat to like 2D blue platformers.
Oh shit, now that I think about it, a lot of the people affected by Spikes are blue. Mega Man, Sonic.
Huh. And that's about it, really. Just 2 people.
Yeah.
That's probably it. Yeah.
Just those 2 and Shovel Knight.
Yeah.
And soon, Mighty Number 9?
Yeah, if that ever comes out.
Oh, that'll be out around the same time fucking Donald Trump wins presidency. He better not win! If he wins America, I'm coming after all you sons of bitches.
American genocide.
Well, Shade, here are your options. You have Trump, you have Palin, and you have a genuinely decent guy from the politics, but he's also probably not going to last the 4 years because he might die.
I would rather pick Bernie, but unfortunately it looks like Hillary might get the Democratic vote.
Because, you know, that's fucking Hillary.
Bernie the
That's a good
Squid for
choice,
president.
You know what, at this point I'd make a joke about her husband, but I'm not in the Bill Clinton joking mood right now.
Well, Shade, if we'll make you feel any better, I'll get you the 90s edition of Cards Against Humanity, and I guarantee that you'll get a card that will reference Bill Clinton's office blowjob.
I really hope Hillary Clinton does win just so she can get a guy to come in the Oval Office and give her head.
Okay.
Oh, God,
See,
no.
now that was my joke.
I never had sexual affairs with that man. Never.
No,
Actually, she'd probably admit to it and everyone would be like, fuck yeah.
I never had sexual relations with that man. Hillary, I can't breathe down here. Shh.
God, it's so dusty. Oh,
Oh, wow. Just going straight for the headshot there, Connor.
Zing!
I hate the fact that I'm at any of all connected to any of you.
well, it's not like she's gonna send out an assassin to kill all of us one at a time.
Cease and desist
No,
the playthrough, like.
If you,
You fucking people.
if you must know, Connor lives here, Hillary. Future me, put up map here.
Well, that's it. Well, it was better than the joke I have.
What joke? All you do
Hello-
is pod.
Her last name is one letter away from being clit.
Oh god, the magical voice must be cringing right now. Oh, this is just...
Yeah, pretty hard. I'll say that.
See? Thank you, magical voice. We love you.
As your director, you disappoint me, all of you.
Wait, director?
Oh yeah, I
Yeah.
forgot. In a drunken poker game, Shade bet the ownership of Strike Party to Peach. Guess
What
who
have you
won?
done?
Shh. You do not question the
Directly
magical
annoyed
voice.
us.
It's like it was a weird. It was a weird game as well, considering we just like, how did you lose to a voice? And she was just like, you just did.
I couldn't read her poker face.
She had no poker face.
Shade, you're the second person that would lose to a voice in his head. The first person that would lose to a voice in his head is Deadpool, and he has 2 of them.
Also, here's your strategy. There's your strategy.
Just running like a screaming maniac.
Dumbledore, is that you?
So this
Nice
is
to
what
know
happened
he's still
after he
getting
died.
work.
Boom. See?
Yeah, just
Reese, you know more about Plague Knight than I do. Who the hell was that?
That is essentially, I believe, Plague Knight's Igor. Essentially, he's like the kind of guy that just sort of messes with all the potions and keeps them in file.
Ah.
Nice to know Namco Bandai is selling off rejected Digimon designs.
Well, they could have made it so much funnier if they just pulled an Emperor's New Groove reference. Just have that guy pull a lever as soon as you enter the room, and he just ends up actually after the trap door under him.
Pull the lever!
Hail the Truffle King!
Hail the Trouble King.
You can't really not hate Trouble King.
Yeah. But oh, most of my deaths came from this part. Because fuck you, Fire.
Fuck you, fire!
Also, question, are those giant vials in the background just floating on nothing?
No, it's essentially Plague Knight doesn't like the idea, because Plague Knight has blown up so many things, he's now kind of afraid of fire, so he doesn't really like having the vials near any sort of flame, so it's always dark at back.
Okay,
guess,
so what the hell is this? There's flames right here!
Yeah, but they're not near the vials, are they?
You don't know that!
I guess this was a Plague Knight's flawless plan.
My flawless plan. I will definitely not blow up my fucking castle doing this.
It's
Flawless.
To be
It's
fair,
Plague Knight.
he has a fucking castle, and yet he stays in that fucking lab underneath the town all the time.
He's just renting it out for space.
Is Plague Knight making meth?
No.
That depends. Does he have a giant tower that he blows up for making meth?
Only you would dream that, Connor.
Or you're just saying that because of that one time?
No, because you're always bringing up that fucking reference.
Stop cooking meth, Connor.
No.
So, you're implying Plague Knight's real name is Walter.
I'd actually
Actually,
believe that
is-
would be his real name.
Walter Knight.
Actually, no, his real... Actually, you're wrong. His real name is Heisenberg.
That's enough of that.
I'm sorry.
Shovel Knight characters don't actually have names. What are you talking about?
Right, just like
And
Metal Gear
death.
characters.
Death. Death.
Death, 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 death.
Just
I love a nice little touch of death right
Dead.
now.
Just fuck you, Plague Knight. Oh.
Does Plague Knight like fly? Like not gameplay wise, but you know.
He can float.
I mean, does he like have
Teddy-
a broom he can fly on?
I guess this level is Plague in Shade.
Connor, he's a Plague Knighted alchemist. He's not a fucking witch.
He's not wizard.
No,
He's
no,
down
he's not a
with the
wizard.
devil.
He's literally just a guy who knows how to put potions together.
Then he's not a knight then.
Technically, you can be knighted and you can be anything.
That's
Look at Sir
Wait,
Patrick
fucking
Stewart.
Chris. Wait. Are you saying that if someone isn't wearing armor, then they are not a knight? Sir, fucking bow down to Christopher fucking Lee.
Or Sir Patrick Stewart.
And Martin Lawrence from that one movie.
Okay, we don't talk about that movie.
Or sorry, you McKellen.
And who else got knighted?
A lot.
That
Sir
doesn't
Alan
exact-
Sugar.
That doesn't exactly work considering the meaning of knight is kind of gone out of the whole running around in armor thing.
Well, is Master Chief a knight because he wears armor? No.
What kind of excuse and logic is that?
Basically, anyone can be knighted whether or not they are an actual knight of armor.
Yeah, didn't Rowan Atkinson get knighted?
He does.
Okay, so Sir Rowan Atkinson, or as we like to know him, the nemesis of Jonas.
The term of like a knight being in actual shining armor is just such a great big stereotype to the actual word knight.
Thank you, magical voice, for granting your wisdom upon us.
Oh no, I mean like back then in like the whole medieval setting thing, it wouldn't make sense.
Even now,
I
I
think
think
being a
knights
knight-
were just knight was just someone who the king thought was worthy of a title. Like typically they would be in armor, but I think they even had like royal bakers and stuff like that, or like people that basically just did a good deed for the king would get knighted.
So now I'm just imagining just Patrick Stewart, Ian McKellen, and Christopher Lee just having tea with the king, with the queen.
Hello. What's all this then? Philip! Get these knights
to be
some tea.
Actually, I think it'd be more of Patrick Stewart, Ian McKellen, and Christopher Lee just all sitting with a tea drink, with the Queen drinking tea, and then there'd just be Attenborough in the corner talking to a phone camera, talking about them.
Here, over here, we have Her Majesty having lovely tea with some knights. As you can see, they are domestic and docile, but any questioning to their lineage will result in terror.
And the joke has run its course. Shades, talk about something.
Well, let's see. Those fake shovel knights could go eat a dick.
You can. I do like the spider concept. It's like a spider with a cauldron in its back.
Yeah, that is a nice little concept. What is all that junk in the background?
Maybe Plague Knight
Maybe-
was into clockwork?
Maybe Plague Knight's a hoarder.
I'm sorry, Jonic, was this commentary boring you?
No. I just had to yawn there.
Mysterious voice calling everyone out.
So
Kind
now
of gangster mysterious voice.
we go to the alchemic master himself.
A little tidbit here, because you're Shovel Knight and you can't really do shit, I think, at this point. But if you have certain power-ups, you can reach the wall furthest away from that ledge that Shade will soon be jumping off of for us, and you will actually reach Plague Knight's bedroom, to which you will see many masks and potions, and he actually has style.
Wait. I thought you would have at least I thought you would have had a body pillow.
I think he has a pet bird.
That's adorable. Oh, and Reese, would you like to tell them who they fight here during the Plague of Shadows DLC?
We'll wait. We'll leave that for the Plague of Shadows DLC on my channel. Shameless plug. Shameless plug.
Pacha.
Pacha for days.
So what's the gimmick here?
The gimmick here, he throws stuff and makes things explode. Yeah, that's basically all I got. I'm not as well versed in Plague Knight's boss fight as the others.
At the very least, you can reflect his stuff.
Yes, you can. Man.
Yeah, Plague Knight is difficult on your first run, just because he is probably the most unpredictable of all of the knights. But after a while, if you reflect his attacks and kind of tank him, he's okay.
Yeah.
Wait, no, Shield Knight Dream?
You don't get a Shield Knight Dream every night.
Oh,
Oh, one of the roaming bosses.
So pretty much this is like Hammer Brother from Mario 3.
Essentially.
Or what was the name of Knives' father in Scott Pilgrim?
Knives Chow. No, just Mr. Chow.
Mr. Chow.
Just Mr. Chow.
So it's kind of like that.
Essentially. Aren't all the roaming bosses patron backers?
They are actually. Every patron backer, I think there was about 5 or so patron backers, and one of them made an enemy, and the others made a boss. One of them made this guy. The 2 best friends made a boss,
which we will get to.
Yeah.
Wait, they
I
have?
think Matt,
Yeah.
Matt and Wooly made one of their OCs a boss in this game because they were one of the highest backers.
Wait, was it Zubaz or Rage?
It was
Zubaz, I think.
You sure
Okay.
that's a dude?
Yes,
What,
that is
Rage?
a-
Yep.
No.
Yep. And yeah, the other guy made the ninja enemies, which they're pretty cool actually. And the others were the Hat Knight, who's unbelievably awesome, and also the electric guy.
Explicit typing is explicit.
This is actually a pretty hard boss fight, even with the half health sheet.
He
Yeah.
kind of looks like the Hall from Disgaea.
Yeah, I was gonna say he looks like a Disgaea character.
I have no idea what that is.
Disgaea is like a strategy RPG by Atlas.
You lost me at strategy RPG.
Oh, surprised I didn't lose you at Atlas.
Nah. I'm just not a big fan of strategies.
Well, considering
you watched-
I'm a big fan of Fire Emblem, I guess you know my fucking deal on strategy games.
No, like, here's the thing, you watch me play Halo Wars for 10 minutes, I fall asleep playing it.
What if we added explosions?
No, yeah, no, that's not gonna cut it.
What if we add explosions and MILFs? Gotta think about that one, don't you?
Yeah, make all the Spartan chicks wear nothing but helmets.
Deal. Reese, get the lab guys working on that.
Done.
Do you think that king ever finds out that we killed his griffin?
I think Reese told me he has more.
Yeah, he has plenty.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure he's got a favorite one somewhere that he might have killed.
My biggest question
Before he
is,
even
who the
real-
fuck was that horse lady that just walked by us?
Before we
That was
even,
the old nag.
Before we even spoke to the king about his griffins, Plague Knight already killed 2 and Shovel Knight killed 2, so
So at the very least, he has 6.
Yeah.
Fighting with all our might. That was a good one.
So let us go here.
I think there's a mashup on YouTube that kind of combines it with some cartoon focusing on King Arthur and his knights or something like that.
Do they sing "We're Knights of the Round Table"?
No, not that one.
Oh.
It was.
I'd sing this song, but I think that's been enough singing for one part.
How much singing have we done this part?
None. Oh,
And this is the second half of the village. AKA the armor outpost. I'm going to
and
need some...
more village.
Yes.
There's a
I actually
ladder
really
at
like.
the end.
I actually really like the design of this village.
It is a very well designed village.
Wait, this village has Bowser's skyship.
It has a skyship. And yes, for the rest of the game, I will be wearing this red armor.
Because red is the best.
Yes, and because it lets me drop half as much gold. But
Oh.
let's face it, it's always nice to have gold.
So basically, it's kind of like the blue ring, but with gold.
Oh jeez, for a second I thought one of those armors had blood on it.
Nope. But the...
Jacket, what are you doing here?
Jesus fucking Christ.
Oh dear God, it totally is as well.
So anyway, as I was saying, the other knight armors do other things. Like, one just adds a little fanciness to your jumps. One allows...
Except the gold one.
except the gold one. Well, that's what I was talking about. That one adds a little fanciness to your jumps. And I had another one, but I forgot what it was. Reese, you remember what all the night armors do?
Wait, is that Dr. Eggman in the corner there?
I believe one decreases knockback, and makes you drop hit faster. Like it's a heavier armor, I think. I forget. Let me check real quick.
All right, while you're doing that, it's time for the bears. God, he's huge.
Kind of is.
Oh, fear.
Order of No Quarter. I really just love that name.
What, Baz?
Well, that too, but the Order of No Quarter. Mostly because.
Oh god.
Go ahead.
This guy's actually got the personality of Zubaz.
Well, no shit.
No, I thought it was just gonna be a boss with no personality.
Who's Zubaz?
It's the two best friends thing.
He was originally a canceled character that was going to be in a Street Fighter game. But the best friends have just kind of made him one of their mascots.
And he's going to be in Indivisible, or is in Indivisible.
I'm kind of interested in that game. Like, I want to see how far they go with it.
I have had the demo
Okay,
for that
so-
for the longest, but never actually played it.
Okay, I've got the list. The red armor makes you drop half as much gold when you fall in battle. The purple one sacrifices some protection for higher magic limit. Basically, you take more hits, but you have a much higher magic. The silver, you can perform 2 executive shovel drops to unlock a powerful charge slash. And the black one is the heavier plating. And the gold one just gives you much fancier flips.
Thank you, sir.
There's also the Gears of War one, which makes you replace the Chaos, and there's the Battletoads one, which gives you Battletoad upgrades.
Wait, are those Xbox exclusives?
Yes, they are.
Okay, I'm
One's
assuming.
Battletoads is Xbox, and no, that's the other way around. One's Xbox, one's PS3.
Okay, wait. So the PS3 has like, exclusive armor on that.
No, I think the PS3 one is the God of War armor.
Ah.
Because in the PS3, PS4, PS Vita versions, they add another roaming boss, Kratos. And no, I am
That
not.
actually kind of fits.
Yes, and no, I am not getting footage of Kratos because I do not own it on either of those systems.
What about the Wii U version? Does that have any exclusive stuff to it?
You get an amiibo.
Okay.
The
And
amiibo gives you a player 2 to play alongside you, and also a bonus level.
and this is just a nice thing that I love. You can get a physical copy of a game with an actual manual. It's beautiful.
God.
Oh, look at Zubaz being a big crybaby.
Yes.
And you're just stealing his shit.
The best one for Zubaz is when you fight him as Plague Knight, because the ending of that is amazing.
Oh, I bet it is.
Hail the Tropical King.
Hail Tropical King. But next time, guys, we shall move on to Treasure Knights.
Few Indiana Jones references in the next
time.
part.
Maybe we'll meet Andrew Ryan there.